Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be listening to a new music album that was just released by a group that may bring some nostalgia to your ears. Yes, I'm talking about the Jonas Brothers' new album, Happiness Begins. I have to be honest with you guys, I'm actually really excited to listen to this record. I grew up listening to the Jonas Brothers and I've actually seen them a few times live. The first being when they opened for Hannah Montana, and Hannah Montana was actually my very first concert. I have very fond memories of listening to their music and that show in particular, and I hope I enjoy listening to this album as much as I used to enjoy listening to them. I don't want to talk too much, you guys. This album has 14 tracks and 2 of them have already been released as singles. Those songs are Sucker and Cool, which are the first 2 tracks on this album. So let's just start listening to this record. Oh, but if you've never watched any of my reactions before, if I'm looking up and down, it's because I actually have the lyrics right here on my screen. I like reading lyrics when I listen to new music because it helps me digest it more, and I think I get the full experience by reading the lyrics. So if I'm looking up and down, that's why. This first song, you guys, was the lead single from the album, and it's titled Sucker. I have to admit, when I first heard this song, I wasn't too big of a fan. I wasn't too big of a fan because I thought it was the same type of sound that they did. It's grown on me so much and I take back everything I said. Do you guys have a favorite Jonas? Let me know in the comments below. I'm definitely a Nick Jonas guy. Alright you guys, so that was Sucker. Like I said earlier, it was the lead single released from this album and I honestly was not a big fan of it, but now I've grown to really enjoy it. It definitely will land in my like pile. For me, it's a little bit too formulaic. It sounds a lot like the stuff they did in the past. Obviously, that is still a good thing. They know how to definitely still make it work. I just hope as we continue listening to this album, we get a little bit more of a departure, but I don't hate the song. I actually do like it. It grew on me. I actually saw the Jonas Brothers this past weekend at Wango Tango, and this was definitely a highlight from their set. This next song is called Cool. This song like screams nostalgia in the best way, and I love everything about it. Don't you guys wish you could have been a fly on the wall at Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner's wedding? Because I definitely wish I was. This song just makes me want to grab all of my friends and like wrap my arms around them. It's just so good, I love it. Okay you guys, so that was Cool. I definitely prefer this over Sucker. For me, this is a love song. I really enjoy it. It has that great mix of celebration and nostalgia. I want to celebrate with all my friends and wrap my arms around them. It makes me feel really good. It's just such a good feel-good song. You can blast it in your car, blast it in your room, blast it in the shower. It's just like a song that fits so many different occasions and I really love it. It probably was my favorite song that they performed in their set last week at Wango Tango. I really enjoyed it. I hope we get more songs like this on the album, and if we don't, at least we have the pop perfection that is Cool. So from here on out, I have not heard any of these songs. Everything is going to be completely new to me and I'm super excited. This first song is called Only Human. Okay, horns. Okay, ska. Woo! Oh, I love this. It's very sexy. Okay, this vibe is completely fantastic. I love everything about it. Ooh, I'm so excited right now. I feel like I gotta pop open this shirt, gotta put on my Doc Martens, get on the dance floor. I love it. You already know that this is going to be so great live. The energy is going to be electric. Okay you guys, that was Only Human and honestly instant love. I love the vibe, I love the ska, I love the drums, I love everything about that song. It just made me want to get up and dance. It made me want to go party. It had me picturing how I would react if I heard it live, and I mean, you never know, they are going to go on tour soon, so might have to go just for this one song. But I really enjoyed it. It's such a great song. This next song is called I Believe. Taking it down. I feel like this song could be on one of Nick Jonas's solo albums. That's not a bad thing though. I am such a sucker for a great mid-tempo. Pun not intended, by the way. That was so nice. Their voices honestly sound really great together. You can tell that they spent time training their voices separately. It just shows when they bring their forces together. Shout out to whoever put all the lyrics on Genius already, by the way. You're the real one. Okay, you guys, that was I Believe, and honestly, love. Instant love. That was a fantastic mid-tempo. I think their voices sound great together. They harmonize well. As usual, Nick and his falsetto is so gorgeous. Joe and his falsetto is so gorgeous. Don't get me wrong, I may love Nick, but Joe has a fantastic voice. I really loved when he was doing his stuff with DNCE. You can tell that their time apart really strengthened them individually. So when it came to actually working together again, everything just fell into place and meshed and married so well. I think this is going to be a highlight from the album for me, and I really enjoyed it, you guys. So this next song is called Used to Be. Okay, I was talking about I hope not everything sounds like Sucker, and I'm glad not everything has sounded like Sucker at all. I'm liking the definite urban inspiration behind everything. I think the rhythm is really nice. Okay, you guys, so that was Used to Be. I'm gonna put it in my like pile. I definitely like the songs before this one more. I think it is very different. I'm glad that we're not getting songs that only sound like Sucker. I'm glad that they definitely are experimenting with different types of sound. They don't want to just rehash the stuff that got them famous and just do the same material over and over. So I'm glad that we're getting variation, and I'm glad that they are going out of their way to do something different. So I'll give them props for that. This next song, you guys, is called Every Single Time. We got some more of that island vibe in the song. I definitely think that this record sounds a lot more mature, and I'm appreciating that growth. Super catchy. Like I said, I love mid-tempos. Okay, you guys, that was Every Single Time, and I'm also gonna put that in my like pile. I'm really appreciating how they're experimenting with different sounds and genres. I think that the same way that they grew stronger in their own vocal talents by doing their separate careers, I think that also gave them the courage to experiment with different sounds and incorporate that into the music that they create. And it's really nice to see them come together, collaborate, and make something completely different for the Jonas Brothers. This next song is called Don't Throw It Away. This kind of reminds me of a different song. I can't place it at the moment. I really love this chorus though. I think the chorus is super infectious. Don't even know the song and I want to sing along. I really think this is a fantastic chorus. Okay, you guys, that was Don't Throw It Away, and for a while I was torn between the like and the love pile, but I think I'm gonna throw it in the love pile strictly because that chorus is too damn good for me to not give it some love. So we're about halfway through the album now, you guys, and this next song is called Love Her. Guitar is nice in the background. Lyrics a little bit on the corny side. It's a very soothing song. Very soothing. Okay, you guys, that was Love Her. I'm gonna put that in my like pile. I think the lyrics are not the best that they've written. They're definitely not bad. It's a very soothing, relaxing song. Favorite part of the song? Definitely that bridge though. Nick's voice just sounded so nice. That falsetto he hit. And the lyrics were a bit better than the rest of the song. This song is called Happy When I'm Sad. Wasn't expecting this. Definitely was not expecting this sound for the song. But it makes sense with the lyrics, it does. A little bit on that more bubblegum pop. Okay, you guys, that was Happy When I'm Sad. That's gonna go in my okay pile. It was just okay for me. A little bit too tweeny bubblegum pop for me. I understand like the sound is supposed to contrast the lyrics, but even then, the lyrical content was not as good as it could have been. We could have gone further with that concept, and I don't think it really ever got there. Definitely my least favorite song on the album so far. This next song is called Trust. These vocals are nice. They're smooth. Definitely an improvement over Happy When I'm Sad. Okay, you guys, that was Trust, and I'm putting that in my like pile. Those vocals on the chorus are super sexy. They're nice and smooth. Definitely my favorite part of the whole song. This next song is called Strangers. Okay, I love it already. Come through, boys. Come through. Ooh, I think we found one of my favorite songs on the album. Love it. Instant Love. That's probably going to be one of my favorite tracks from the entire album. I loved it. I really love that instrument they added at the end. It's just so... felt like I was floating through the air. I think the chorus is really great. That outro for the chorus is so nice. Those vocals. I just wanted to like scream it at a show. But that's what music does to me. Like I feel like every time I really enjoy a song, I need to see it live. Music really causes a different experience for me, and one of those things that I truly love about it is how it makes me feel at a live show. And Strangers is a great song. I really, really loved it. This next song is called Hesitate. Getting some like Shawn Mendes vibes right here. Really pretty, really, really pretty. Definitely some Shawn Mendes vibes, but ask if I'm complaining. Really love this chorus. I think the lyrics are probably the strongest from the entire album. Okay, you guys, that was Hesitate, and I loved it. It was gorgeous. Everything about it was beautiful. The production was great. It did remind me a bit of Shawn Mendes, but it's not shade. It's not anything like that. I think it's probably the drums and acoustic guitar. I think that was a beautiful song. Lyrically, I think the strongest of everything I have heard so far. I really, really loved it, and it's definitely up here. That might be the best song I've heard on the album. Really, really loved it. This next song is called Roller Coaster. It reminds me of that phase of music from a few years ago where a lot of songs sounded like this. Okay, you guys, that was Roller Coaster. Like I said, it just reminded me of a period of time where a lot of songs sounded like that, so that probably messed up my experience a bit because that's genuinely all I could think about. It's a fine song. I like it. I don't hate it. It's probably because it came after Hesitate, so my bar was raised so high. But yeah, it's okay. I like it. Okay, guys, we're at the final track of the album, and this song is called Come Back. I like this a lot, honestly. Something about it is like making me tear up. I don't even know why. Okay, you guys, that was Comeback, and honestly, what a great way to close out the album. I really liked that song. It was so nice to listen to. Something about it brought tears to my eyes, and I don't even know what it was. It probably was a combination of the instrumentation and Nick's voice, but it was really, really nice, and I really enjoyed that. Overall, you guys, Happiness Begins is a pretty solid album. I really did like it. If you enjoyed the Jonas Brothers' old music, I'm pretty sure you're going to still love this album, so I would highly recommend it if you do. If you're a bit hesitant, I just say listen to it. You might surprise yourself. I know there's a handful of songs that I really do love, and I'm pretty sure you'll actually like them as well. Try new things, you guys. You can surprise yourself. Don't restrict yourself. Don't put yourself in a box. Maybe you really will like the entire album. I don't know. If you like this album, you guys, you have to let me know in the comments. Tell me what your favorite song is. I'm going to put some of my favorite tracks on the screen right here because I want to re-listen to everything again. But yeah, honestly, I really enjoyed this album, you guys. I surprised myself. I'm glad I might see them on tour because there are some songs in here that I know I will go off to, I know I will get emotional to, and that's my favorite thing about music, you guys, so I might just have to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to click the little like button. If you want to see more content like this in the future, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and if you are already subscribed, you might as well click that bell notification. You'll be notified whenever I post new content, and you'll be the first person to know about that. Let me know your thoughts on this album, you guys. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know some of your favorite songs, or even let me know some songs that you just could not stand. I really appreciate your input. Reading your comments brings so much entertainment to my life, and I really want to hear what you guys have to say. And don't forget, you guys, I have that Q&A video that will be up before you know it. You can send me your questions on Instagram, on Twitter, or you can also leave them in the comments below. I will look through everything. That video will be up in just a few weeks, you guys. Thank you guys again for watching. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you next time.